$100 bill. The most counterfeited money denomination in the world, keeps the globe moving. This is what 10 grand looks like. Enough for a great vacation or to buy a used car. Approximately 1 year of work for the average human on Earth. You're looking at $1 million. Not as big a pile as you thought. Still, this is 92 years of work for the average human being. This is $100 million. Plenty to go around for everyone. Fits nicely on a standard size pallet. $1 billion. You'll definitely need some help robbing a bank. Now we're getting serious. And the Mac Daddy, $1 trillion. Now when the US government speaks about a $1.7 trillion deficit, this is the volumes of cash the US government borrowed in 2010 alone to run itself. Now keep in mind, it is double-stacked pallets of $100 million each, full of $100 bills. Now you're going to need a lot of trucks to freight this around. If you spend $1 million a day since Jesus was born, you would not have spent $1 trillion by now. Unless the US government fixes the budget, US national debt will top $15 trillion by Christmas of 2011. But the numbers get much, much worse. The US unfunded liabilities has reached $114.5 trillion. Now to the right you can see the pillar of cold hard $100 bills that will dwarf the World Trade Center and Empire State Building. Both at one point were the tallest buildings in the world. The $114.5 trillion super skyscraper is the amount of money the US government knows it does not have to fully fund the Medicare prescription drug program, Social Security, military, and civil servant pensions. It is the money the USA knows it will not have to pay all its bills. Now, if you live in the USA, this is your personal credit card bill. You are responsible along with everyone else to pay this back. The citizens of the USA created the US government to serve them. This is what the US government has done while serving the people.
Silverstein, a commercial real estate tycoon with international political connections, acquired a 99-year lease on the World Trade Center complex in the spring of 2001. Throughout the summer, he reworked the insurance policies on his new property, making sure that it was covered for acts of terrorism. Explicit in the lease agreement was Silverstein's right to rebuild the complex if it were destroyed.
That's the other building! That's terrorist! Other building? That's terrorist, bro!
After 9/11, Mr. Silverstein fought his insurers in court to obtain double his policy limits for the destruction of his property, maintaining that the double hijacking constituted 2 disasters caused by terrorists, not just one. He won and was awarded over $7 billion, a magnificent return on his original $15 million investment. As modern communications connected traders from all corners of the globe, tenancy in the Twin Towers continued to drop. The towers presented another problem. Decades ago, their steel beams had been sprayed with fireproof asbestos, a cancer-causing material banned from use in building in the mid-1980s. Although the World Trade Center complex was given several waivers, it was expected to clean up its act. But to remove the asbestos from every supporting beam in the Twin Towers would have been almost undoable. Quotes for this cleanup ran over $1 billion, and no insurance company was willing to bear the cost.
Do you know how many people are dead?
An urban renewal project of unfathomable proportions. Given the tower's issues and problems, September 11th proved an unexpected bonanza. The Trade Center was built in the 1960s to revive a rundown area of New York, and 40 years later, urban renewal could again take place. 2 white elephants were removed, and a brand new complex is in the works. The full height of the new Freedom Tower will soar to 1,776 feet.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you wanted this place destroyed.
After spending $300 million to build it, that's not good business, my friend.
I've seen the unpaid bills. Building this casino has bankrupted you. That's why you turned it into a target for the Joker. Once he destroys it, you'll collect the insurance money.
You hit the jackpot, Batman. But I've got too much at stake to be stopped now.